Hello and welcome to another Creative Cachehound cache. This is a multi-series and it's called Senseless. And this is the first cache you come across, and it looks to all intents and purposes like the bird box. But there's no way in. The top is nailed down, the sides are screwed together. If you happen to look underneath, you see that the bottom is made of a clear panel. Right. To find the coordinates for the next stage, you're told to bring a torch with you. So you obviously shine the torch underneath, but how do you read the cache? If you look through the hole, you can't see anything through there other than a mirror. What you have to do is take out the perch, which just pops out, turn it round, pop it back in, and then if you look carefully, you will be able to read the coordinates in the mirror. I'll take the front off and I'll show you how it works. I will take the front off and show you how it works. It's a nice tight fit. Right, so you've got the clear panel underneath, you've got the mirror set in the back at 45 degrees, and then on this panel you've got a clear piece of plastic blocking up the hole so no birds or animals can find their way in and make a home in it, which would be a bit of a disaster for them and for the geocachers. And you see on this hinged panel underneath you've got the coordinates written backwards. Now when you push the twig in, which was the perch, that raises the panel up like that, so you can look through the hole here and the image is reflected off the mirror and can be read the right way round. That's stage one. So that's sight out of the way. Next we come to smell, and at smell on the cache page you have the first part of the coordinates. The only part you don't have is the last part, but it says for the last two digits of each northings and eastings, it says on one of them it says coconut and cherry, and on the other one it says strawberry and sandalwood. And what you do is you find the box, and inside the box you'll see that there's coloured containers, coloured vials, 4 different colours and each with a number on top. And what you have to do is work out which smell is which. So one of them's sandalwood, one of them is cherry, one of them's coconut, and one of them's the other one, whatever it was. It sounds quite easy, but once you've smelt one or two, the smell tends to linger in your nose, so you get a bit of sensory confusion there. So that's smell out of the way. These do come out of the little pots, and you'll see they're carefully coloured all over, coloured holes as well, coloured lids, and the caches are told to only smell one at a time and replace the right colour lid on the right colour container. Otherwise you get a cross-contamination of smells, and that could be slightly disastrous because no one will be able to tell which one was which. So that's smell taken care of. Because the next one is taste. Now taste is quite difficult because you can't obviously put into a cache things that can be eaten, things that would attract animals to destroy your cache. So what I've done for this one is quite simply, in a hole in a tree, I've hung parts of the menu from a local Chinese restaurant. And of course the beauty of this is all of the items are numbered. So similar to smell, but this one says, for instance, for the eastings which start 001, it says crispy aromatic duck. And if you look on the list, number 1 is crispy aromatic duck. And the northings start with curried beef, and the northings here is curried beef. You look up curried beef and it's number 52. So this is how this one is done. And this then takes you on to hearing. Hearing is a little bit of a special one for me because it's a little bit pricey to make, but I got the parts for this online from a company called Talking Products and my local cheap shop. I bought the container. You open the container and inside there's nothing other than a metal panel, but if you look at the top there's a little light reactive switch. So by opening the box you set the switch off, and underneath the electric panel there is the workings of one of these greeting cards where you record the message yourself. It was $4.99 from talkingproducts.com, and you record your own message. So I've recorded the coordinates on there. I've not got the batteries in there, so you can't cheat and get the coordinates for the next stage and find the cache without doing all the other bits. So that's hearing out of the way. And then we have touch. On the cache page, there is both a copy of the sign language alphabet and numbers, and Braille alphabet and numbers. Now, the sign language is used at the very start to get the coordinates for the sight stage, the first stage, and they are on the cache page written out using sign language font. The Braille comes in for the last stage, and this is what you find fixed in place to a tree. It's a box again. It's all screwed together. The only thing there is a slot. So what you do is you put your fingers in the slot, and inside there isn't at the moment, but inside there will be a sign made up in Braille. So you have to feel the Braille numbers to get the coordinates for the final. And the final for this will be an ammo can hidden, and they're all going to be placed in one woods. So there's only a short walk between each stage, and hopefully people will enjoy it and enjoy the challenge. I've set this as a 2.5, 4.5, because you don't need any real special equipment, a torch and a pencil and a piece of paper, and that's all. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope this inspires you to go out and make new caches. And if you like it, please subscribe to the channel or give me a like, and I will be happy to answer any questions you have. Hope you enjoy this video. Thank you very much. Bye.